Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories.
What you need to know before we go. A local hospital network is rolling out new advancements to improve patient care. Unity Point Health announced this week that they're collaborating with the Mayo Clinic's Platform Insights. The initiative gives Unity Point doctors access to resources like the Mayo Clinic's world-renowned research. Unity Point executives say the big benefit is having Mayo Clinic's knowledge built right inside the local system.
We'll have access to Mayo Clinic expertise through consultative abilities. It also means that we have access to many of their clinical pathways that will be embedded. That really just helps to incorporate much of what Mayo Clinic does from an expertise perspective into Unity Point Health facilities.
Officials say the collaboration is now in effect.
Well, elsewhere in Siouxland, the man convicted of killing 4 people and setting 2 homes on fire in Laurel, Nebraska back in 2022 is waiting to hear if he'll receive the death penalty. In a hearing yesterday, the defense and prosecution made their arguments as to why or why not Jason Jones should receive that sentence. In September of 2024, Jones was found guilty for the murders of Janet, Jean, and Dana Twyford and Michelle Ebling. Jones' attorney argued that due to a lack of criminal history and his time in the military, he should not receive the death penalty.
He's a loyal person, he's generous, hardworking, has a history of protecting others, has, again, a mental health diagnosis, has accepted responsibility for his actions. It's kind of a catch-all of other things, and I think the evidence we produce shows that there's circumstances about his life and his life circumstances that should mitigate against the death sentence.
On the other side, the state argues while Jones was pressured to commit the murders, he was not forced to commit those crimes.
Carrie Jones is nowhere around. She's 60 miles away. So it's not as if she's holding a gun to his head as he's doing all these preparatory things. Not as if she's holding a gun to his head when he goes and breaks into the Twyford house or into Miss Ebling's house.
A sentencing date has been set for April 10th at the Cedar County Courthouse in Hardington. And meanwhile, Jason Jones' wife, Carrie Jones, has been sentenced to life in prison without parole. Her sentencing took place yesterday. Back in August, Carrie Jones was found guilty of first-degree murder for her role in the death of Jean Twyford, as well as charges of tampering with evidence and accessory to a felony. The daughters of Jean and Janet Twyford shared the challenges they faced since losing their loved ones.
The impact of all this is overwhelming to deal with. And it's hard to put into words, but this is like, it's exhausting and drains you on a daily basis.
My family believes in God, love, and forgiveness. Values my mom and dad taught us every single day. Those beliefs are what keep me standing today. But I'll be honest, I do not believe I'll ever be able to forgive the defendant for what she did to my family.
Carrie Jones has requested a new trial, but until a judge hears the motion, the current sentence stands.
And meanwhile, school is out today for students in one Siouxland school district after they also experienced a water main break. The West Monona Community School District announced that incident on social media, saying it happened in the middle and high school building. Yesterday, students in the district were dismissed early and sporting events were canceled. And the Sioux City Community School District has introduced some new safety measures in local schools. The school board recently approved a $90,000 bid to install ballistic film to windows at schools across the district. The film makes the glass bulletproof. The upgrade is paid for by the Iowa Department of Homeland Security. Officials say the film will attempt to slow down anyone trying to break the glass and enter the buildings.
We just feel that it's very important to protect our students and protect the access as best we can into our schools, and there's no limit on what we'll put on protecting our students through the day. So,
for security reasons, the district has not shared which schools specifically will receive the new film. What we do know is it's on track to be installed by the end of the year.
One last check on that forecast, where we could see some clouds out there.
Yeah, definitely gonna be another chilly and cloudy day today. We do see clearing though later into the afternoon and evening hours, but temperatures only topping out in the upper 40s, a little above seasonal, but not too much. We see 61 for Saturday, 59 for Sunday, so an absolutely beautiful weekend on the way. It doesn't last very long though. Rain chances Monday, temperatures falling back to the mid 50s and then mid 40s by Tuesday behind those showers, clearing things out towards Thanksgiving, but also cooling things off. 36 for Tuesday, 35 for Wednesday, and then mid 30s Friday. Looking cold by the weekend, as well as some snow chances by the end of this 9 on 9.